reason, the Indonesian Navy showed up in international events. This time, Vice Chief of the Indonesian Navy became the speaker at the International Maritime Security Conference in Singapore. Also, the Indonesian Navy again demonstrated wonderful performance at sea at the Maritime Task Force and International Maritime Defense Exhibition 2025. What's more, the Indonesian Navy also successfully thwarted the smuggling of illegal undocumented migrant workers to Malaysia. Let's check it out at the Navy Weekly News this week. The Vice Chief of the Indonesian Navy, Vice Admiral Erwin S. Aldedarma, was trusted to be one of the speakers at the 9th International Maritime Security Conference, which was part of the International Maritime Defense Exhibition IMDEX Asia 2025 at Changi Exhibition Center, Singapore. The 9th IMSC was opened by the Chief of the Republic of Singapore Navy, Rear Admiral Shanwat, and was participated by chiefs of Navy as well as maritime institutions from many countries. At the 9th ISMC, the discussion was divided into 3 sessions. The first session discussed about geopolitical developments and their maritime consequences, while the second session discussed about mutual cooperation and collaboration in pivotal times, and the third session discussed about new developments in the maritime domain and their impact on contemporary maritime issues. For the third session, Vice Chief of the Indonesian Navy received the honor to be speaker along with 3 other speakers: the Chief of Staff of Japan Maritime Self-Defense Forces, Admiral Saito Akira, Deputy Commander of Royal Canadian Navy, Rear Admiral Stephen M. Worrell, and the Head of Department for Maritime Security of German Federal Police, Niels von Woden, with Professor Geoffrey Thiel serving as the moderator. Professor Thiel is also an advisor at Maritime Security Program S. Rajaratnam School of International Studies, RSIS, Singapore. On this opportunity, Vice Chief of the Indonesian Navy discussed on the fast technological development in order to respond to contemporary challenges, as well as increasing Indonesia's strategic collaboration by balancing modernization with integration, promoting the quality of the naval human resources with international mindset, prioritizing regional cooperation, and building trust through transparency. The Indonesian Navy strengthened their role in humanity through the World's Peace Mission, where their Maritime Task Force unit, which consisted of the navies across the world, carrying out advanced maneuvering exercise at the Mediterranean Sea, Lebanon. This exercise intended to endorse synergy and readiness between the Maritime Task Forces units in carrying out the mandate of the United Nations Resolution 1701 in order to maintain the stability and maritime security in conflict area. KRI Sultan Iskandar Muda 367 also worked together with ships from Germany, Bangladesh, Greece, Turkey, as well as air support from helicopter Panther HS-1306. All units demonstrated great cooperation and coordination in forming tactical moves in order to face a simulation of maritime threats, as well as building trustworthiness between countries as part of global mission which focused on civilian protection and regional stability. Commander of KRI Sultan Iskandar Muda 367, Commander Anugrah Anurullah, asserted that this was a confidence-building measure in global humanitarian operation. The Indonesian Navy carried out its role in maritime diplomacy. 2 warships from the 1st Fleet Command, KRI Bung Karno 369 and KRI Kerambit 627, participated in the International Maritime Defense Exhibition IMDEX Asia 2025. Both warships did not only demonstrate Indonesia's defense power, but also showed the symbol of the Indonesian Navy's commitment in endorsing cooperation and maritime security in the region. Indonesia's participation in IMDEX 2025 aimed to strengthen the bilateral relations with Singapore and other participating countries, as well as knowledge sharing on maritime technology, which took place at Changi Naval Base, Singapore. Commander of KRI Bung Karno 369, Commander Tomosa Larosa, stated that IMDEX Asia 2025 was an opportunity to expand network and increase the capacity of Indonesian Navy soldiers to gain knowledge about global maritime technology. Aside from showcasing the domestically produced instrumental weaponry system, the Indonesian Navy soldiers would also participate in various discussions and trainings which focused on endorsing maritime capability. The presence of the Indonesian Navy at this event was expected to strengthen Indonesia's role as a capable partner to maintain regional maritime stability and security. The Indonesian Navy successfully captured 3 fishing ships at once at 3 different locations, which carried non-procedural Indonesian migrant workers from Malaysia through Asahan waters, North Sumatra. The success of Fleet 1 Quick Response Team F1QR Tanjung Balai Asahan Naval Base demonstrated high professionalism through the thwarting of smuggling of 83 migrant workers in coordinated operation at Asahan waters. F1QR team successfully captured 3 illegal ships at 3 different locations within 5 hours. Commander of Tanjung Balai Asahan Naval Base, Commander Agung Dwi, asserted that chasing, capturing, and investigating operations were conducted strictly to ensure the illegal migrant workers' safety. However, 3 plaintiffs fled into mangrove forest, while the other 2 fled by jumping into the sea. The team successfully secured all illegal migrant workers, including 7 toddlers. The smuggler ships were then berthed to Panton Bagan Asahan Pier for further investigation. All illegal non-procedural migrant workers then conducted health and administrative check before being handed over to the Immigration Office of Tanjung Balai Asahan. And that is our Navy Weekly News this week. Keep up with our Navy news in Bahasa by subscribing to our channel on YouTube. Turn on the notification for more updates and don't forget to follow us on our social media, Instagram, X, and Facebook. Jalesvevajayamahe. At the sea we are triumphant. I'm Insai Maria and I'm looking forward to seeing you again next week.